Deontay Wilder's manager Shelly Finkel has claimed that the DAZN offer was not on point and there were holes in it, and apparently there was no 100 million offer and the deal was not raised at all. Now, I don't know where this is coming from. They are trying to make this offer sound like the stupid 50 million offer that they made to Anthony Joshua. That was not there, the money wasn't there, and it was backed by Frank Warren and BT, something that Anthony Joshua could not take because of his broadcaster deals with Sky. So that was just a load of rubbish. And Anthony Joshua could never take the deal because he had obligations with other platforms, so he couldn't take that deal. They are trying to do the same thing and say that it is being turned around and that DAZN have offered them a deal that couldn't be signed, that couldn't be agreed. Obviously we don't know what was in the deal, so we can't jump to too many conclusions, but still, 100 million is a big number, and apparently it was raised even after that. I mean, if you're offered 100 million, that's a lot of money. I mean, he didn't have to fight Brazil on there. The only reason they offered the Brazil fight is because he has a mandatory next, so they offered him the fight with Brazil on DAZN, and then go straight into the Anthony Joshua fight. The only reason they offered him a 3-fight deal is because he is mandated to fight Dominic Brazil next, not because they want him on a 3-fight deal, not because they want him on any kind of multi-fight deal. They just wanted him to fight Dominic Brazil on DAZN for 20 million, which is more than he'll get with Showtime, and then go into the Anthony Joshua fight. And again, the same with this 2-fight deal problem. They're saying that Anthony Joshua will not want to face Deontay Wilder again because Deontay Wilder will beat him and beat him definitively. But that is not their concern, because Anthony Joshua will beat Deontay Wilder, and if he doesn't, yes, he will most certainly want the rematch. You know Anthony Joshua, he will want to avenge that loss, but I don't think Deontay Wilder beats him anyway. And to be honest, I think that Shelly Finkel and Al Heyman don't want Deontay Wilder to get in there with Anthony Joshua because they know what will happen. They've been around boxing long enough to know that Anthony Joshua will outclass and outbox and then knock out Deontay Wilder. That is why they do not want him to get in the ring with him, because they don't want to lose the WBC World Champion from their platforms. To be honest, it's selfish because obviously they are advisors and managers and not promoters, and to be honest, it's nothing to do with them what Deontay Wilder does. And Deontay Wilder doesn't want to face Anthony Joshua anyway, and they're just holding back even more, pulling him further away instead of pushing him towards that mega fight. But essentially, this deal was not a multi-fight deal. Yes, obviously there were 3 fights in there, obviously 1 Dominic Brazil fight, 2 Anthony Joshua fights, but the only reason that was there is because they said before that they want a 2-fight deal, a rematch, so that has been offered, plus he is mandated to fight Dominic Brazil, so he may as well have that fight on there anyway. That was the reason why they offered 3 fights, not because they want to sign Deontay Wilder, but to have that fight on DAZN and then go straight into the Anthony Joshua fight. And now they're pulling out lists saying that Deontay Wilder is the most famous fighter on the planet. The most famous fighter on the planet? Are you kidding me? Canelo, Golovkin, Anthony Joshua, even Tyson Fury. Most people don't even know who Deontay Wilder is. He can't even fill an arena. He's not even a pay-per-view fighter, so how is he the most famous boxer in the world? And anyway, what does that matter? When do you say Anthony Joshua shout, "I'm the most famous boxer in the world"? He doesn't care. He's a boxer. It's not a popularity contest. This is just getting ridiculous, to be honest, because all it is about money, but when they're offered enough money, they don't want it. So what is it? What do they really want? They just want to cherry pick their way through the heavyweight division, fight many journeymen, and then retire as a WBC World Champion undefeated. But you can retire undefeated, you can retire a World Champion, but you will never be the People's Champion. That is the problem with avoiding a fight like Anthony Joshua, a fight of that magnitude. Guys, what are your thoughts on this? Shelly Finkel, Al Heyman, Deontay Wilder turning this all around again. Please drop your thoughts in the comments below. Please like the video and subscribe for more content. Thank you guys.